Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Jared from HDG Gaming, and today I'm just bringing you a quick video of, in my mind, what Call of Duty Ghosts needs to do. Because Call of Duty Ghosts, I mean, for the past couple Call of Duties, in my mind, I just think that they've just been the same. Like, yeah, they've had a couple tweaks and a couple little changes, but I feel like those couple tweaks and changes were just meant for people to be able to kept in place so they don't really complain about there not being much change. But when you think about it, there really hasn't been much of a change in the past couple Call of Duties. I mean, in Modern Warfare 3 was the first time when the whole score streaks came in, and that brought in the whole era of score streaks instead of kill streaks, where you had to get kills to get your kill streaks and all that stuff. It brought in where you could capture objectives and capture flags, pick up flags, capture points and dominations, blow up bombs and demolition. That brought him to the point where once those points added onto your score streaks, and that was a huge change, and that was good. But Modern Warfare 3 as a game, I didn't like that much. But I just didn't like Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why. I hated that game. It made me despise Call of Duty. But I just did not like Modern Warfare 3. But I just made a list of things that I think they need to do to, I guess you could say, revive Call of Duty, because it really does need to be revived. Black Ops 2 did a good job of keeping it alive, but there's something that it needs to bump it up. So something that I think they need to do is have a better campaign. Like, I know it's a general multiplayer game. People don't put that many hours in a campaign, but everyone plays it. It doesn't matter if they play it through 5 or 6 times, but they play it at least one point, I'm very sure. And I want to say since Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty campaigns have gone downhill. Like, the Modern Warfare 2 campaign was pretty good. I mean, it had a really weird ending, but it was really good. Black Ops was a little iffy. It was kind of weird. Modern Warfare 3 took place after Modern Warfare 2, obviously, but I feel like it wasn't a good campaign. And the Black Ops 2 campaign was pretty good, but I just feel like they need to. Well, Call of Duty, as everyone knows, has been more action movie paced, actiony explosions and stuff like that, but I think they need to frame away from that and look more into connections, like the way people make connections with characters. Like in Modern Warfare 2, people loved Ghost. They loved his character, everyone thought he was cool, badass, and he was. But then he died, and everyone was like, oh man, he died. And I think they need more reactions like that. Like in Modern Warfare 3, Soap died. And everyone was obviously sad about that, because you've played him ever since the first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, and you played as him, and then in Modern Warfare 2 you saw him, and then in Modern Warfare 3 again you saw him, and everyone was like, they had a connection to him. And in Call of Duty Ghosts, they're saying that it's going to be a complete new cast, new characters, new everything, and I think they need to make, since these guys are going to be new characters, they need to make connections with these new characters. And it's going to be in a new, it's not in a new time era. It's not going to be in the future, and it's not going to be in the past, but it's not going to be in current time. It's going to be like in between the future and the present. It's going to be a little bit into a little bit forward ahead of time, but it's not going to be like where Black Ops 2 was, where technology's changed and everything. It's going to be mostly like current technology, current time. And like I said, I just think they need to get away from the more explosions and catchphrases and one-liners, and focus more on the writing and making connections with the characters. And they're bringing in a dog, which I think is really cool. They're bringing, like, it's going to be a dog that's basically one of your crew, and I think that people are going to obviously connect to that dog, because a dog is man's best friend. It's going to be really easy to connect to this dog. I think that's really cool that they're bringing a dog into it, and it's going to make it easier to make connections. Like I said, they should really make connections. But another point that I have is make something that you can carry over. Like when you get Call of Duty Ghosts, when people they first buy it and they're first going to get it and they're going to put the game in, it's going to be like nothing. Like, okay, I'm the same as some 10-year-old who just bought this game. I think they should like put in some type of loyalty system where if you've been playing Call of Duty for a really, really long time and you've played ever since the first Modern Warfare, it should recognize that and maybe reward you with a couple cool emblems or titles or whatever this Ghost is gonna go by. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like new guns where you're gonna have new guns that other people don't have. It's just something that recognizes, hey, you've been a fan of Call of Duty and you've played Call of Duty, and maybe it can measure your ranks. Like, let's say Modern Warfare 2, you were the highest level, Black Ops, you were the highest level, Modern Warfare 3, highest level, and Black Ops 2, the highest level. It could give you a higher reward other than someone who just simply played the other Call of Duties instead of getting to the max level. And there should just be something that carries over from past Call of Duties and rewards you for being a big Call of Duty fan instead of treating you the same way it would treat some 10-year-old who just picked up the game. And if you're going to be mad about that because let's say you haven't played Call of Duty for a while, well, you got to start somewhere. Just like we did, who are Call of Duty fans, we had to start somewhere. So I think they should just add something to carry over, like a loyalty system or something like that. Something I think I have to make a really big point about this. Something that else that they should change is a third game mode. Treyarch has zombies, but Infinity Ward has never really had a good third game mode. They had special ops, but no one liked special ops. In Modern Warfare 3, they said they were going to be better, and they weren't. No one ever played it. But I just think they need to add a new third game mode aside from multiplayer and campaign for people to play, because zombies was great and everybody loves zombies, but Infinity Ward needs to add a third game mode that everyone loves. And the final point is they need to fix the spawns and have larger maps and more guns. Like, Call of Duty doesn't have that many guns. You have a few assault rifles, a few SMGs, more SMGs than anything. And this new engine gives them the perfect opportunity to do all this. Like, they have the perfect opportunity to make better maps, like bigger and better maps, because no one, I hate like cramped small maps. They have the perfect opportunity to do with this new engine that they're bumping up so much, and it gives them the perfect opportunity to fix spawns, have larger maps, and to just add guns and attachments, and like, they just need like more guns, I think, because Call of Duty typically has had a couple guns and that's about it. Like, whereas other first-person shooters like Battlefield has tons of guns with tons of attachments, and I just think that they need to add more and fix the maps and the spawns. And I think if they do these things, Call of Duty Ghosts could be a really, really good game, and it could revive Call of Duty for everyone out there who has said, "Oh, I hate Call of Duty now because the past couple of Call of Duties have been really bad, and they've made me not want to play Call of Duty Ghosts." So, if Call of Duty does those things, I think Call of Duty Ghosts would be a really good game. So, thank you guys for watching. If you agree with me, put it in the comments. If you like this video, give us a like, and subscribe to us for more videos. I'm Joe from It's HG Gaming, and I'll see you guys next time.